The people of Lakshadweep are protesting against the policies being implemented by the new administrator Praful Patel. Not just the people of Lakshadweep, even the people of Kerala, who have a long historical and cultural relations with these islands, are also protesting against these policies. Before I really get into the policies and their implications for these islands, let me tell you who is this Praful Patel. Praful Patel was recently, in the last December, appointed as the administrator of Lakshadweep, which is a union territory. So he was the Home Minister in Narendra Modi government when Amit Shah left that chair for legal reasons. So Praful Patel is therefore the close confidant of Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. So he has brought in series of new regulations like Lakshadweep development, area development regulations, Lakshadweep control of anti-social activities, and Lakshadweep the local bodies regulations. So all these changes, I will tell you what do they really mean. So these are the changes which have been brought in, and the people of Lakshadweep are protesting. Quite interestingly, the BJP leaders in Kerala and Lakshadweep are also protesting against these policies. So what are these policies? Firstly, Lakshadweep are a group of 36 islands and only 10 of them are inhabited. The total population of these islands are around 65,000 to 70,000. Well, 95% of this island population are Muslims. So I need to tell you the demography to understand the actions and their implications. So all these residents of Lakshadweep are categorized as tribals. So this is essentially the economy is very fragile. So the islanders depend on coconut trees and fishing for their livelihoods, and a lot of their economic activities are linked to the mainland. So they are mainly Malayali speaking people because that's the kind of cultural geography of these islands. So now the Praful Patel, who has been appointed the new administrator, is bringing in several measures. He says that these measures will transform the islands into Maldives. So therefore there will be a huge tourist potential. Well, of course, there is another security angle being touted also. India has a security challenge from both China and Pakistan. Therefore, India needs to build a security apparatus in these islands. I don't really understand. So, if the Lakshadweeps have to be developed as a security islands, if the islands have to be developed for ensuring national security, there can't be international tourism because international tourists will pose a much serious threat to the islands and to the national security because we really do not know who will come. So if tourism has to be promoted, there can't be any national security actions. If the national security actions have to be promoted, you can't have tourism on those islands. But surprisingly, to defend these controversial measures being implemented by the Praful Patel regime, both the objectives are being talked about. So let me tell you what really do they doing. If they really want to promote either tourism or ensure some national security setup, there are several islands which are not even inhabited. You don't need to do in these 10 islands out of the 36 islands where people are living. So you can jolly well take up these activities in the remaining islands. There is no human habitation at all. But all these measures are being taken in the 10 islands which are inhabited. This clearly shows that the agenda is quite different from what is being talked about. So what is the agenda and what did Praful Patel do? So till December 2020, till the arrival of Praful Patel on these islands, the Lakshadweep had not reported even a single case of COVID-19 because there was a rule of quarantine. So anybody who goes from Lakshadweep to the Indian mainland or comes from the mainland to Lakshadweep has to undergo a 14-day quarantine. This effectively prevented the transmission of COVID cases into these islands. But surprisingly, the first measure Praful Patel has taken is to do away with this quarantine rule. As a result, today, Lakshadweep has total caseload of around 7,000, which is around 10% of the island population. Today, the total positivity rate in Lakshadweep is one of the highest in the country. So, this is the first measure of Praful Patel. So, he has successfully brought COVID pandemic into otherwise secure islands. That is number one. Number two, now the fishing is the main economic stay of this island population. Nearly 25% of the economy or the livelihood of Lakshadweep is dependent on fishing. So, in the name of coastal regulation, the new administrator has destroyed the nets and huts of fishermen, so that thus affecting essentially their livelihood. So, this is second. Third thing is, he has removed many teachers, officers, contract workers and brought in Hindi-speaking officers into the Lakshadweep, where Malayalam is the language they know, so different local dialects they speak. So Hindi-speaking officers are brought in who do not understand the culture of the local people and who cannot speak to the local population in their language. Then the fourth measure, well, Lakshadweep has historically trade relations with Kerala. So the economic relations and the trade relations, so the inflow and outflow of cargo from the island takes place through the to the Baipur port of Kerala, which is near Kozhikode. Now the new regime headed by Praful Patel has given a dictum. So no trade relations with the Kerala port. So you have to, all the cargo to the Lakshadweep should come and go from Mangalore port in Karnataka. Thus the historical, cultural and trade relations with Kerala state have been snapped. Then the fifth one is an island development regulation is brought in, wherein anybody can be evicted. So even if you are living there for 100 years, you can simply be evicted and your land can be taken for purportedly for public purpose. But what is the public purpose Praful Patel regime is promoting? Even mining activity is promoted in ecologically fragile Lakshadweep islands. So this will result in a serious environmental degradation in a very sensitive and very fragile ecological area. So the lands are being taken up so that the Praful Patel regime would like to build water resource, villas, etc., to attract international tourists and even permit the mining activity, and the local population are being evicted. So the administrator today assumes power to evict anybody who has been living there for years together. Then the sixth measure they have taken is, well, obviously when you take up such measures, there will be protest, there will be opposition to it. So he has brought in an Gunda Act, Anti-Gunda Act. So which in fact the crime rate, according to the National Crime Records Bureau, Ministry of Home, Government of India, the crime rate in Lakshadweep is very low. But still he has brought in this Anti-Gunda Act, essentially not to contain the crime, but to prevent, but to let loose a reign of repression on the protest of the people against these measures. Then the seventh one he has brought in was, well, he wanted to intervene. The new regime wanted to intervene in the food habits of the local population. So, as I already told you, 95% are essentially the Muslim population. So, he has banned beef in a island where there are no cows at all. And he has banned supply of non-vegetarian food in government schools and hospitals in the midday meal scheme. So, he is bringing in Gujarat food habits into the Lakshadweep. This is surprisingly so attack on the cultural rights of the people also. So they can, I'm a strict vegetarian, I don't even eat non-veg, but I respect the others' rights to choose the food of their choice, choose the food which they like. So I can't dictate food. A person coming from Gujarat cannot dictate what should the people of Lakshadweep eat. So let the people of Lakshadweep eat what they eat. So but the Praful Patel regime wants to even determine that. So he has brought in a new change in Lakshadweep, where people with more than 2 children are not eligible to contest elections. Interestingly, the Lakshadweep has low birth rate. So the total fertility rate in India is 2.2. The total fertility rate in Lakshadweep is 1.4. So he is bringing in an anti-Gunda Act where there is crime rate is very low. He is bringing in population control measures where the population growth rate is very low. So see the surprising measures of this man. So that shows there is a narrative being built around Lakshadweep to intervene. So these measures have obviously invited very serious criticism because we have the experience of Maldives. Maldives are a different set of islands. In fact, Maldives are large islands and the topography are quite different. But even a country like Maldives have reported a serious erosion of their coral reefs, and environmental fragility of Maldives are also being undermined. So we have a lot of untapped tourist potential in the mainland itself. We are not like a country like Maldives. Well, I do agree Maldives has a great tourism activity there. I have visited Maldives. But the point is India has a large untapped tourist potential within its mainland. You don't need to endanger ecologically sensitive region for this. And in fact, even if you are interested to develop tourism, or even if you are interested to install any national security apparatus, you have many uninhabited islands. You can perhaps do these activities there. But why do you target the 10 islands out of 36 islands which are essentially inhabited, which are where the people are living? So this shows there is this much bigger grand plan to change the demography of these islands, to intervene in the life and livelihoods of these islands. Surprisingly, even the administration of Praful Patel has shut down the local dairy farms and ordered a ferrying of milk from Gujarat. Amul was reportedly asked to supply milk to the Lakshadweep. And interestingly, the Lakshadweep had the prohibition law because given the sensibilities of the cultural and religious sensibilities of the local people, sale of alcohol is banned in these islands. Now, Praful Patel administration has issued permission for sale of liquor too.